Why haven't you got a shoulder number here? Excuse me. Excuse me. You know you're breaking policy. You haven't got a shoulder number to identify yourself. Excuse me. She hasn't got a shoulder number. Why is that?
But you got the right address though, do you know what I mean?
Exactly. And then they hide him on the back as well.
K1.
You sure you got the right address?
217.
Alright then, so what you're going to see is in immigration officers, it looks like there's a raid going on of immigration officers. Now, the ironic thing about this is they're going to the wrong address to potentially catch illegal immigrants, right? People which are here illegally, which means they've either come on boat, lorry, back of cars, whatever, not done it legitimately. They're here illegally to export them back. The ironic thing is, there's around 100,000 of them in hotels all over the country. Why don't you go and raid them? They're all illegals. Now, I know a lot of you don't like what I'm going to say, but the matter of the fact is, that's what it is, isn't it? These people have come here illegitimately, which means they've come on a boat, in a rubber dinghy, or they've smuggled themselves in from Calais in the back of a lorry. Now, if you do it legitimately, you will claim asylum. That simple. These lot haven't. So, the fact that they're turning up to a shop to do a raid is quite ironic, considering if they really wanted to stop them, they could just turn up to one of these hotels and send them all back. We do have a law and the right to send back all of the boats and the immigrants. We do have that, and we can do that if the politicians wanted to, but they don't, do they? Because they want to create mass disruption within the people. And it's working. It's clearly working. Look what happened with the riots, and now the country is in turmoil with each other, all because the people don't want to stand together anymore. There's a load what do, and there's a load what want to stand against supposedly far right. No, it's stupid to say everybody's far right, which disagrees with the far left. I'm going to stop ranting about this political stuff. I'm just going to let this video play out all the way through and then have my opinion at the end. But let's just get straight into it.
Have you got a warrant? This is private property. Oh, it's a genuine question. Have you got a warrant? Excuse me? Do you have a warrant? you have a warrant for what you're doing here? I'm a curious member of the public and I live in this area. Are you going to ignore me? So you just ignore me? Why haven't you got a shoulder number here? Excuse me? Excuse me, you know you're breaking policy, you haven't got a shoulder number to identify yourself. Excuse me? He hasn't got a shoulder number. Why is that? You're allowed to talk, you know? At least she smiled. This guy is miserable. This one,
But you got the right address though, do you know what I mean? I wanna-
exactly. And then they hide him on the back as well.
K1.
Sure you got the right address?
217.
Yeah. 10.
You right? You on Pleasant Friday? One of your guys hasn't got a number.
Guys can stand down.
So to stand down. And also tell him on policy he hasn't got shoulder numbers. That looks where he's going around the back. Yeah, around here, this guy hasn't got his... Come on, you can stand down now. Wait, stand down. You can stand down now, but you are going to be reported. You're going to be reported for not wearing, not displaying your shoulder numbers. That is illegal. You can't be, you need to display your shoulder numbers. So, you understand? You. When your shoulder up, you should have shoulder numbers. That's policy. Do you understand? Do you understand? Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah? It's illegal for you to try and enforce policy without having shoulder numbers. Try and educate him up, because clearly he's breaking policy. You need to have shoulder numbers when you're trying to enforce. You're trying to enforce anything. Do you understand? Yeah? Do you understand? Clearly you can. So in future, wear your shoulder numbers on your pet fillet, on your shoulders. Do you understand? Right, I'm going to find out who your senior. Let's ask, respectfully, who's the senior officer here?
Any problem?
There is, because this guy is not displaying his shoulder numbers, and that is illegal. You guys are enforcing things on behalf of immigration. That's the government, and he's not displaying, and he's smiling about it. That is illegal. This here, no shoulder numbers. It's the law. It's policy. I'm not making it up. It's policy. Him as well, not displaying his shoulder numbers, which is illegal. And this guy has, yeah. So you two are breaking the law. You are. I'm not making it up. Where's the guy hiding? Yeah, you're breaking the law. I'm gonna be on my merry way, but bear it in mind, okay? Because you could get yourself in trouble.
Okay then, so this interaction, it looks like they've turned up to the wrong address to enforce, well, to see if there's any illegals and working or whatever. The ironic part of this is telling them how to do their job. Now, me, you, and every other person, if want to, can take 2 weeks and become an immigration officer. 2 weeks. 2 weeks training. That's all it takes to become an immigration officer. So, them not knowing their own policies is not a surprise, considering 2 weeks and you become an immigration officer. I keep saying that because it's very important. Within 2 weeks, you could take potential citizens' liberties away if they could be illegals, right? Now, I say that because I remember years and years ago as a kid watching Border Force UK, where I watched the team just like this enter a cake shop. They locked everybody what was in the cake shop, that's even customers, and checked if every single one of them was legitimately in the country. Now, a couple of the people in the cake shop was British citizens. There was one what was not, and he got deported, same as some of the staff that was working there got deported. But for 2 weeks training, you can take away, lock people up basically and stop them from being able to move on 2 weeks training. Because that's what it was. They stopped anybody from being able to come into the shop or leave the shop while they checked everybody's citizenship or immigration status. Now, 2 of the people in there was English citizens, and they were British citizens, and they was not allowed to move from somebody with 2 weeks training. 2 weeks training. I'm going to keep repeating that, 2 weeks training, because that is all it takes, and you can become a sworn-in immigration officer. But that's it. I'm going to stop ranting. Let us know in the comments down below what you thought of this interaction. As always, like the video, it does help in YouTube's algorithm, and I'll catch you on the next one.